Hey YouTube, the new Dual Destiny season just dropped. I figure it would because American Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so they're going to drop it early. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do like multiple videos. I just want to do this one right away just to get it out, just to give you the basic info, but then come back tomorrow morning when I'll have a more in-depth analysis of what this truly means for the move dates and stuff like that. We'll do like a basic move update and what it means for like some of the basic Pokemon. But for the most part, come back tomorrow where we'll do sort of beyond the hype of the moves. We'll do what'll be meta next season and not meta. But let's go over the details because a lot is the same. So the season ends on the December 3rd, which we kind of knew already. And then leagues. I'm already laughing because it is exactly what I asked them not to do, and they're doing it exactly again. But we have a Great League with a limited cup, and then we have an Ultra League with a limited cup, and then we have a Match League with a Little Edition cup. So right off the bat, we're in the same situation that we always are, where they have the Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and then all the leagues. So that has not changed. They're very, very boring with their leagues, and they don't put any thought into it. And this is exactly the example, right? You have a Great League, Ultra League. They get a limited Fantasy Cup for 2 weeks in a row, which people will be bored of it. But I guess everyone will just play Open Ultra League the first week and then Fantasy Cup second week. And then you have a little cup with Master League. Go to all the Open. A second week of a Little Edition Holiday Cup. Why are they not doing like a Great League Holiday Cup? That seems like a mistake. That seems like one of these Holiday Cups should be like a Great League, but we got 2 Little Editions, which is weird. Color Cup. Ooh, bringing Color Cup back during this week. So Color Cup was kind of interesting because you can only use Pokemon of a certain color. So it makes it a little trickier because the typings are not the same. Little Jungle Cup, Love Cup around February. They have put, and another Love Cup 2 weeks in a row. They have so many cups. I do not understand why they're just rotating. Ooh, last week, Master League. There is a Great League for the last week, but Master League Mega Edition. So trying to at least change it up to make it somewhat interesting. But man, if you thought you couldn't play Master League before, good luck playing Master League Mega Edition. Okay, so I don't love this rotation. It is very, very Niantic. It's unfortunately just no. I don't want to be negative all the time, but it's just like no thought into it. Let's just recycle all the old stuff. I hate these double weeks up. There's no reason to do double week here, double week here, double week here. It's truly just them like not thinking through all the like aspects of the game. I'll go battle week. Ooh, a Go Battle Week, Tuesday the 21st to Sunday the 26th. So lots of 4 times dust and 100 battles early in the season. That is actually quite early. No, what am I talking about? Mid-January? Sorry, this is December. So that's like this towards the middle, back half of the season. Okay, that makes sense. For a full week, so that's not bad. People will be grinding by then. Yada, yada, yada. Same old. Do not care about that stuff. Let's look at the pose. You'll receive a pose inspired by Grimsley. And he's saying, talk to the hand? I guess it's a talk to the hand pose. Okay, talking to the hand pose. So you have Fantasy Cup, which is a Dawn for double weeks, 3 typings. Little Holiday Cup has more options. I'll have to see. At least I don't see any. Is there any rock? There's no rock and bug, so at least there's no Shuckle. Color Cup, yes. So Color Cup. That's not what Color Cup is. Okay, so this isn't even right. Color Cup, Great League Edition, Fire, Water, Grass, and Electric Pokemon are eligible. That's not what Color Cup was in the past. Color Cup was that there was each Pokemon had a certain color, like a type, it had a color, and based on their color, they were eligible to play or not. So this is not even the right typing for this. Another Little Jungle Cup with Gligar and Galarian Stunfisk banned. There's a lot in the Jungle Cup, so this is not terrible. Normal, Grass, Electric, Poison, Grass, Flying, Bug, and Dark. So there's lots of options. Whenever you see this many, that's good. Okay, red and pink colored. Was it Love Cup that was just red or pink? Am I forgetting what Color Cup was? Red or pink? I know red or pink was the Love Cup, but I thought there was one that was like different colors before. Color Cup. Why would Color Cup be Fire, Water, Grass, and Electric? because it's like the main 4 typings, OG typings, right? You had the 3 plus Pikachu. I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. And then the no CP Master League Mega update. Update to the combat timer. The switch timer will continue to be 50 seconds. The change will also affect trainer battles against friends, Team Rocket battles, and Team Rocket leaders. I love the 50 second. I quickly looked through these changes, and there's not a lot. And if you watch my video, that is now going to be, it was supposed to be tomorrow morning. It's probably going to be pushed to make maybe Thursday. I actually talk about how I do not expect a lot of changes, nor do I want it, because the meta is actually quite strong where it is. So given these limited changes you're going to see here, I'm not surprised, and I think it's actually quite strong. So all the Fangs energy generation increased. So the Fangs have always sucked. Let's see if I can just do like, let's do Fire Fang, because I know like was it Mawa that has it? So yeah, I know Mawa has it. So let's just go to Mawa. So the Fire Fang was always a decent damage move, but slow energy charge, right? So you can just look at it versus Astonish. Non-step Astonish 4 versus 4, but the energy on Fire Fang was 2.5 versus the 3.33 that on Astonish. So now all these Fangs are going to have their energy generation increased, which means they're going to be, all these are buffed. So Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, we'll have to see how much that energy is increased. So there are some Pokemon that have these moves. Some of them you probably won't want, like Hippowdon, depending how much, Sand Attack's already a decent move, but like Hippowdon, Mawile, some of these other Pokemon that with these Fangs, we'll have to see how much they increase the energy by, but those are the first ones. Okay, Bulldoze. Trainer battles, the power has decreased substantially, but so has the cost and the chance to decrease the opponent's defense by 1 stage. So now you have so Bulldoze was always a bad move. And what happened was Bulldoze was on primarily, it was used on Vigoroth before it got Rock Slide. Munchlax has it as the second move. But Bulldoze was a very high energy, low damage relative, right? So you have a 60 energy move for 80 damage, 1.33, and just no secondary effects. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to nerf the damage to 45. And if we're doing 45 power, this is probably going to be a 35 energy move. So they're going to just nerf this substantially. So it's going to go from 60, 80 to probably 35, 45. Because if you make it like 40 or 45, that's not a good damage per energy, right? That's almost like, if you go to 45 cost for energy and 45 power, that's like 1. So it has to be like a 35 energy, or else it's a terrible, terrible move. And then a chance to decrease your opponents by 1. So there's certain Pokemon that have Bulldoze. I know Munchlax for sure. I imagine Drillrun is still probably better. Yeah, 45 for 96. It's still probably better damage per energy. I still think Bulldoze is going to be kind of a limited mood. Fire Punch. Okay, 55 to 60. So maybe Diggersby here is my first thought. So Fire Punch on Diggersby. Diggersby was already the number 9 ranked Pokemon. Having a punch that does a little more is not bad. All the punches are buffed. Okay, this is good. The punches were so bad. And it doesn't even make these substantially better, right? You can just look at the stats on these things. Fire Punch goes from 40 to 55, which is 1.38, to 40 to 60. So you're looking slightly better. So it's still not a good move, but it will help these Pokemon. Now, the first thing I thought of was a Medi, because people were worried about Medi having Ice Punch. Medi is now nerfed with the counter nerf, so maybe it won't break that up. But yeah, Sand Slash. Like, just think about the Pokemon that still use these moves. Diggersby with the Fire Punch. Sand Slash with the Ice Punch comes a little better. And you're going to see that Rage Fist is nerfed down here. So perhaps there. Thunder Shock buff. A little more power. So that is interesting, because now Thunder Shock was always a fast... Come on, Togedemaru. That's not how you spell Thunder Punch. Holy smokes. Thunder Shock was always a fast charging move, but did very little damage. So now these Pokemon that have Thunder Shock, Stunfisk, Togedemaru, Zapdos, are just going to hit a little bit harder. So they'll all get a little bit of bump here. And then Rage Fist, energy cost decrease. Energy cost increased, which means it now takes longer to get to the Rage Fist, Primeape, and Annihilate, a little bit of a nerf there. And finally, we have some attack updates. Not a lot of them, only 5. Dragalge with Focus Blast. That's a really hard hit. That's a nuke. I don't know how useful it's going to be. I'll do the actual beyond the hype of these 5. There's only 5 updates. Bibarel with fast attack rollout is interesting. Because it's so bad, because it has water gun. Its stats are decent, not amazing, but okay. 124 attack, 97 defense, 149 stamina. But water gun was so bad, right? But now you have rollout, which means it charges pretty fast, and you have surf, which does almost 2 damage per energy, 45 for 90, and then you have like either return or even a hyper fang is okay, 1.92 damage per energy. So this could be an interesting one. I think it may move up the rankings a little bit. As a water, it's interesting because if it'll be a water normal typing, so you can resist the ghost like potentially on the new buff Pokemon, while also hitting super effective on like Clodsire and stuff like that with the surf and all the ground type Pokemon. So I think that this one will be one that I'm interested in. Gliscor with the fast attack sand attack, so that probably jumps up Gliscor because it was good with wing attack, but then wing attack got nerfed, so that's probably going to increase Gliscor's option. Starmie with Psywave and Surf. That is interesting. Now we know. Look at how bad this is. Okay, so again, we'll do it beyond the hype. Its stat product is not great. 132, 121, 104. So it's not. The stat product is bad. These are all just. I was going to say. That's a lot of TMs, but no, this is all just one TM. Typing, Water Psychic, a lot of weaknesses. So right off the bat, 2 things not going for it. But adding Psywave, which is one of the best fast moves in the game, with Surf, which is a pretty good lower energy move, because this is the problem. This thing has so many high energy moves. And then what do you put on as your second move? A Psychic. You have so many options for your second move. So I'll have to run it in The Sims, and I'll do that probably for tomorrow. I just wanted to get one video out for today just to talk about it. So on first look, the leagues, as expected, I'm not happy about them. The pose, talk to the hand, I can deal with that. Again, don't love these leagues. I do actually like this attack changes. I did not think we needed a ton of attack changes. If you, again, you'll be seeing past Dan in the future to talk about this. I think the meta is actually quite healthy right now because you have so many, no matter what the meta is, you have 20 Pokemon that are top meta, right? You can't change that. No matter what unique league you try and do or whatever, there will be 20 Pokemon that will be top meta. But I'll just quickly go over what I go over in a future video. So you have your top meta Pokemon, Clodsire, Mandibuzz, Feraligatr, Gastrodon, all these Pokemon, Diggersby, stuff like that. But I'm not worried about the top 20 meta. I'm worried about, are there other options in the 40 plus range that you can use to beat that meta? And here we go. Superior, yes. Asan/Shadow, yes. Dugong, we've seen. The Dragons, Arctibax, we've seen. Wigglytuff, we've seen. Marowak, we've seen. Miltank, Drapion, Goodra, Walrein, Cresselia, Chestnut's a Core Breaker. Swampert's still very usable. Drifblim, super, super strong. So this is what I like about the Great League right now. There are top 20 Pokemon, but there are so many additional Pokemon that have play in the meta. So it's a very healthy meta right now. So very limited move changes. And these are good move changes. The Fangs have always sucked. Bulldoze has sucked. The Punches have sucked. Rage Fist seemed, I don't know if it was overpowered, but it seems very, very strong on Primeape and Annihilate. Doing a little bit, helping Electric in a ground dominated meta. Like, these are smart, limited changes. So I'm actually quite happy about the changes they made. I think the meta is healthy. I think this will make it just as healthy. Buff a couple other Pokemon that maybe have a little more play. So it's good. And then, yeah, limiting the amount of movesets is actually smart too. A couple Pokemon may become meta. Again, I don't think Dragalge with Focus Blast can do much. I think Bibarel and Gliscor and Starmie may have play now, so 3 more Pokemon have play. But the meta should not change substantially. Probably Primeape's going to go down. Annihilate will go down. These Pokemon will go up. Like I said, Diggersby will go up. The ones with the Fangs will go up. The Bulldoze will be an interesting one. We'll have to see what it actually looks like. The punches will go up, the electrics will go up a couple. So I think this is overall good, despite it being what is going to be some crap leaks. And because that's just Niantic's, that's just the way that they treat GBL. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I will do a true beyond the hype of the Pokemon that should be buffed, that will rise and will fall. That will be tomorrow morning. Yeah, so I'll post this one right now, and then I'll still have my Ultra League team this afternoon. And then tomorrow morning, we will look at like these 10 Pokemon will be meta next season. These Pokemon will rise and fall. So we'll do a couple of those videos tomorrow. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.